Welcome to episode 6 of Terminus Zombie Survivors. We're going to continue exactly where we was in the last episode. So let's get into the game. Okay, so we was on a plan to head straight to the church. And from the church we're going to head up to the restaurant, have a search around, and then try to do the best we can to get as close as we can to Terminus on this episode. Now, we do have a radio we haven't listened to yet. So we're going to be doing that first. How many charges? I can do this 4 more times, that's fine. We left food and medicine at an house near Terminus today. The location of this place is N2.7 and East 8.5. If anyone needs it, use it. We hope these items will help you get it there. Get here. Okay, so let's turn the radio off. Have a look at the map and see where the relief supplies are. Right down here. Again, a bit out of our way. We do want to try and plan to go directly northeast, straight up to Terminus. Okay, so we had just got through to a new zone. Sherry just took out a zombie over here in the last episode. Now, Sam has got enough AP to do something, but Sherry was about to go through the door. It's locked, and then she's going to force it open with the crowbar. Enter it. Now, she has got some gloves, so she's going to come straight up to this rotten zombie. Make sure she's wearing her gloves. What is the temperature? She's at 13 degrees, so she can take some of them clothes off she's wearing. She doesn't need the denim on, so she can take that off. And we'll take that off as well, and we'll put the gloves on. That's not the crafting gloves, because I'm not too worried about if these go or not. So let's put them on. Now, we was losing about 37% on Sam. I just want to see if it's the same. Yeah, it's roughly around the same. So again, dexterity doesn't affect the amount of durability loss, or no stats seems to affect this. It seems to be a flat number. So let's have a search and see what we can find on the zombie. We found an 8-time scope. Now, we have got a couple of guns. Maybe we can attach that to one of them. Again, it has an eye trading value as well. So let's have a look. What have we got? Dresser here. We're still on the hunt for food, because the more food we get... Okay, she's run out of AP. The more food we get, the longer this run can continue. Now, the plan is now to try to get Sam... Yeah, we'll get Sam up to that location there, because I want to trade, because he's nearly out of satiety, so he needs some of that food off Sherry. Now, he's not going to be able to do anything about this zombie, and this zombie can only come up to the window and attack it, but he can't get through by the looks of it. So, let's get some of the food off Sherry onto Sam. Now, we're going to need quite a lot, so we'll take the ram on. And we'll take one of the fresh cooked. Actually, I'm going to take both the fresh cooked. How are we doing with water? We've got 3 on here, so let's just tip one of them into there. We'll keep all the empty ones on Sam, because he still is the one with the better carry capacity weight. We're going to put in one of these onto Sherry, because again, that's a get out of jail free card with that extra 15 AP. If you get ambushed, it can save your life. Let's see what we can do with these scopes. And can we put the scope on there? No, we can't. Can we put the laser sight on there? We can. Okay. Maybe we can put the scope on this one. We can. So again, we've got some decent weapons there. We've not really used guns in this run. I do plan on using them before the end. So Sam is out of AP and Sherry is out of AP. So let's pass the turn. Okay, so which one? We want to start with Sam. We want to search the dresser behind us. Couldn't find anything useful. I'm going to go up to the window, open it up, say hello to him. He has very low HP, 1.4. Sorry, 1.2 on the head. I'm just going to use a plank of wood. Gets rid of some of the weight out of my bag. We're going to close it. We don't need to cover it. We're going to search into the couch. Again, it's the first time we found a couch in many episodes and many locations. We're not going to go to sleep. We're just going to search it, take the item, and see what food we can take. Now, we want the one which had 12. Again, most of these things are good for... That's good for 3 days, that's good for 2. So again, it doesn't really matter about using the lowest durability. And we're also going to eat one of these. Now, my morale's maxed up. And we might as well get my hydration up there as well. And my satiety's nearly there. We'll take a chocolate bar. Again, could save some of the weight. At 1.4. I could just dump all these bottles. But they barely weigh anything. If we do find a lake, it's a good source of us getting dirty water, which we can then cook up into clean. If we don't find any more water. I've also got a couple of glass bottles. I might get rid of the glass bottles. But again, they are good for breaking down if we need glass shards. No, that's fine. His satiety's good. His energy's good. His morale's good. And again, that will help him out with what he gets in the next turn. So I'm going to get 12.7 the next turn. So I've got 2.9. I'm going to move up to this location here. And then I'm going to switch over to Sherry and see what Sherry can do. Sherry was about to search the dresser. Another umbrella. I will take it just so I can find out which one of them's better. So that one's 89 at very low and 97. So we'll just dump that one on the floor. We only need one umbrella. It automatically gets used in a rainstorm. But you don't get that many rainstorms. Got 6.8 AP. So I am feeling fairly confident about risking coming into this. And then we'll go and search the refrigerator. It's rotten, but we'll take the clean water. Not worried about the rotten food. And we'll move there, ready to search the kitchen counter in the next turn. There's nothing else down here. There's no cars, but there is a zombie at the top there. And I think we already did Sam. Yep, that's fine. So let's end the turn. The zombie didn't see me. And I think we're going out the north entrance. No, we're not going to the railroad. We're coming out to the church. So it's going to take me 4 AP to get there. That's fine. We know there's a zombie over there. There's 3 zombies, okay? Now, this is the first time I think we've seen a SWAT zombie. As you can see, really powerful. And they have a massive amount of movement range. Standard zombie, he's got a big movement range and he doesn't. So again, we're going to take this one out first. 2.6. Might be able to take you out with something like that. No, it's only going to take 1.3. Again, with so many zombies here, I don't want to be... I just want to take them out as efficient. Now, that is not guaranteed to take it out, so I think it's going to be a fire axe. I'm going to need to take this out, guaranteed. Yep. And we'll move on to this location. He dropped some items. What did he drop? A cooking pamphlet for sushi? We'll take it. And we'll take the rag because we left a lot of them at the last one. Now we're going to take you out. We've still got some AP, but Sherry's going to be coming up here in a second anyway. So a minimum of 5.8 up to 7.1. He's got 6.8 left. So this could kill him. It didn't. It left a very small amount. Which I am going to... Actually, I'm going to let Sherry come up and take him from behind. Sherry's got a few items. Pots, pans, umbrellas. We want to just use an axe. And because I'm going out this entrance, let's go up to this space when I end. You can take out the top one as well. The axe broken, which isn't that bad. I've still got a crowbar to get through. And it gets rid of a bit of weight. She is a bit on the cold side because the debuff's just come up. But she barely needs anything. So one item. Just something with very low, just so I can get rid of it. Yeah, we'll put the hoodie on. Okay, so she's finished. Sam has got a little bit, so Sam is going to line himself up to leave on the next turn. So he's going to need a 9 AP to get through. So let's just end the turn. Okay, nobody else on the zone. We've already checked everything. There was no cars. There might have been one showing up here, but again, I would expect to normally see it sort of in this area if it's going to be here. So let's move through. Sam's still going to have some AP on the other side. Then let's just switch back to Sherry. Don't need to waste all the time picking up all these rags. It's going to take 9 to get through, and she can get through as well. But she's not going to have anything to do anything on this side. So let's switch to Fun Sam and see if... Now, I've just had an indication that there's a zombie here. Now, I don't know if he's seen us, so I'm just going to stay where I am and pass the turn. Now, Sam does have some armour. That's fine. Nobody attacked us. And because Sam is better at searching and Sherry isn't, I'm going to let Sherry go up and take this zombie out. 2.7 she has to do. She's got a few weapons. I mean, I could just use the wooden spears and do 2 attacks against him. Because I can make the wooden spears fairly easily. Okay, Sherry stops where she is. Let's switch to Sam. He's going to make his way for the door. Okay. Didn't need to struggle with the door. Now, you can search every one of these pews and there is a chance of getting Bibles or getting random books. I'm not certain if that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to do a couple. There's a couple of zombies down there. He can see me but can't get to me. He can see but can't get to me. So I'm just going to search a couple of these. I don't think we have a Bible yet, so we will pick one up. Take some batteries. Guidebook for restaurants, again, another good place for foods. Would also be another good place for pots and pans. Map fragment, really, really good. Let's use that and see if we can highlight some of our way so we don't have to use the guidebook to find out where we're going. So let's use the map. We didn't find any new places. So we've got quite unlucky on the map fragments. That's twice that's happened to us now. So you can only get up to that spot. You can't get to anywhere near, and that's just a rotten zombie. Got no AP, so I can't do anything with you. What can Sherry do? Can Sherry get here? She can. Now, there is a zombie just outside there. I've just spotted. Don't think he can get to my location because he'd have to come for the window and come round here. So I'm happy with the search. Antidepressants. Good way of getting your morale up. Now I'm just looking. Hydration and satiety is getting down now. There's not enough to use that yet, but I could. No, I can't split it down anymore. I've already split it down enough. So I've got less than a day on the bread. So unless I can find something to put on the bread to make a sandwich, I'm just going to eat the bread before the day's out. So let's just stop where it is. Let the zombies come to me. Why waste the AP to go to them if, like I said, they could just eat, just let them come to you. Let's move to that location. Let's do a search here. Couldn't find anything useful. Can I attack him from this location? Yep, 2 attacks. He's gone. And the wooden spear's got quite a bit of durability. Can you attack? Yep, I can attack a diagonal. Brilliant. I had a low chance of that one succeeding. You can barely move anywhere. And we've already searched them too. Sam can come down and search these. And Sherry... I could just come over here and... He can't get to me still, so I'll just come over to here. I'll take the light. Switch over to Sam. Sam can come down the south end. I should have moved to the furthest location first. I've already got one Bible. I don't need a second. Novel, I'll take it because I think I used one accidentally. I can't do that. So there's actually a second zombie in here now. Neither one can get to us, so let's just end the turn. Now Sam should be able to just attack you with one of the spears. Which one's worse? He has 4.3 on the head, so I don't think I'm going to use that because it's only going to be doing 1.3, so I'd need 3 or 4 AP to kill it. So what I'm going to do is instead, Sam's just going to move here and he's just going to attack it with a normal weapon where I don't need a diagonal attack. So what have I got? What options? Oh, I've got some lumber. Let's just hit him. No, that's just not going to do enough. Let's just get rid of this other axe. That's fine. Let's move down to this location. I should have picked up the cloth while I was on that cell. Never mind. 2.2. That axe is going to do way too much. Kitchen knife still has a lot of use. Won't do enough to kill him in guaranteed 2. Don't want to use the hammer. I'll use the crowbar. That's fine. Okay, with Sam, I'm going to get him to come down to this location here. Double check I've got some gloves on to search this zombie, which I haven't. Which ones are the least? We'll put these ones on. Now I should be able to get rid of some layers. Yeah, I think. Because it's raining outside, I'm going to be putting a raincoat on and then we can take both these off. And we'll search you. A grenade. I've never used one of those, so that one's going to be quite interesting. I don't know what the range is on it, but I'm pretty certain I'm going to come across multiple zombies where that will be very useful. So you've searched that. You don't have any more AP, so let's switch to Sherry. What have you got? You've already searched that. You haven't checked that. And with you, I'm just going to go straight up into this building. Oh, there's a zombie there. Yeah, I've got enough to take. No, I haven't got enough to take it out. So I'd need to be in this location to be safe from you. You can't do anything. You can't. So Sherry's just going to come back. It's not worth taking them all on and risking dying. There's too many in there. Again, we are fairly close to a dangerous place still. But again, I would have expected this to be in one of these houses, not this many zombies in here. I'm guessing church was in service when the apocalypse happened. So, okay, let's... Okay, used all my AP on both, so let's just pass the turn and then we'll check on satiety and hydration next turn. So we'll get Sherry to take out these first two. We'll get you to take out the one with 4.3 first. What options have you got? Have you got an axe or something? You have. Which does a minimum of 4.3. So Gavin... Why is it telling me I'm to... Oh, it's because I'm facing the wrong way. So let's go to this cell here. Oh no, I'm on the wrong character again. I need to stop doing that. Let's try this again. There's a chance of taking this out, but it's a very low one. And you'll take that one out, so that's fine. And then let's take this one out with a wooden spear because it does less attack. Now, I've got 10 AP still on Sherry, so I'm confident Sherry can come up and take these two out. 3.1 on each. Probably just need to use a weapon with a bit more attack than that one. So what options does she have? I mean, I could use a gun. But I don't think the time is yet for a gun. These are fairly good. So what sort of attack do I get on these? Yeah, that's fine. Guaranteed 2 shots on each one. Okay, so Sam. Okay, so let's have a look with Sherry for hydration and satiety. I think I'm just going to eat this now because I can't split it down any further. Maxes out my hydration and gives me some satiety. I'm just going to eat the bread as well. I mean, I could cause drunkenness. It will max out my... I don't need to this turn. And hydration's already maxed out. I'm happy Sherry's in a good place. So let's switch over to Sam. I should have picked up the bottle while I was fighting here. Because it's rubbing alcohol, so that's a good one. So how is Sam doing? Satiety's okay. What have you got? 8.8. Yeah, I'm just going to eat that. Maxes out my satiety, and then we'll drink a bottle of water to max out my hydration. My morale's good, my energy's good. I mean, I could just use one of these to perk up my energy, but I'd rather the both be on the same sleeping schedule. I could pick up one of these to boost my morale, but again, I could easily read a book for morale if I desperately need to. So let's go and search for the sofa. Lighter. Long machete spear. Again, I've never seen that one before, so it might be worth reading that one, but that's one that Sherry will read, not Sam, because she is the one that's doing all the reading now because of her bonuses. I mean, she has 3.3, so she can get to that location. Where are we leaving this map? Was it towards the restaurant? So where are we here? Yes, we're leaving towards the restaurant. So we're going out the north side. So we might just open up this window and go out that way. So on the next turn, might get Sherry to check these two and then Sam to go straight out the window and scout the next area. Because we might be able to scout one more area before the night time kicks in again. So I don't think I can do anything on either one. So let's pass the turn. And again, I killed enough zombies on here, so I'm not expecting any more zombies. So let's switch to Sherry. Let's search these two locations. Helicopter. Again, it's one of the ending scenarios, but you need to find other buildings. I won't be doing it on this one. Again, another bargaining book, another Pathfinder book. So we'll take all them, but before we switch Sherry down to here, Sam has got to open the window. And I want to do trading. So then both 1.5 AP on Sam and 1.2 on Sherry. So that's fine. So what I want is Sam to give all his books across to Sherry. Except for the guidebook and except for a novel. We'll keep a novel and a Bible. Now, you do get more from a Bible if you're inside a church reading it. So if you was low on morale, I could spend 2 AP on here and it will max out my morale again. Which I might actually do. And again, unlike a novel, when you read it, it gets less every time you read it. A Bible just stops the same no matter what. So again, finding a Bible is a really good thing. She can keep all the books. We'll keep 2 of them. We'll give a couple of rags across, 3 across to there. We'll keep the rest here. We want the rubbing alcohol on this side. Cigarettes don't weigh much, but if I need to, I'll just dump them. I've got a couple of batteries on each, which are great. I've got a lantern on each. We'll transfer that over because I'm just going to break it down most likely. You've got 2 flashlights, 4 times, 6 times. 4 times, so we're about even. That can be used 9. We've got enough lighters. That can be dumped because I don't need it. We'll keep the grenades over there. We'll keep about 10, 11 bullets. I might give one of these long spears. Pass them over. Keeping the food there. Got a beer there, alcohol there. What have you got with drinks? You've just got one there, so let's transfer the beer across. You've got a soft drink anyway. Again, I'm happy with that. 1.2 and 1.4, so we got it down slightly. So Sam is going to move to, he's going to take 3.9 to there. He will get wet, but his brolly's just come up, and again he will have to put some clothing on. I've got two really good denim jackets. I should have given one of them to Sherry. So let's just put the one with the lowest durability on. Yep, he's in a good place, and we'll switch back to Sherry. She can search this one. A street map. So she's got 6 AP left. Is there anything I desperately want to learn? Well, she can get rid of cooking pamphlets easily. So let's just drop that. There was something I wanted to drop up here. Yeah, that was it. Let's drop the lighter. We'll drop the glass bottle. We don't really need them. What have we got? We've got 2 bargaining books. We'll keep them both in case. Again, I'm not going to use both. Wave 0.3. I'm just going to drop one of them. I've got 1 helicopter, 1 sailing, and a couple of novels. And I do want to learn this one. Because I want to see what that long machete's. Again, I should have been learning that on Sam, not on Sherry, because he's the crafter more than she is. And I should have, you know, all the places from this. So again, if I know all the places, then it's pointless reading it. And there's a few restaurants and a few gas stations still to uncover. I don't need the extra street map. So again, let's just cut some of a. I think I might have chucked. Yeah, it chucked both street maps on the floor. I want to keep a street map. So that's good. Let's pass the turn. And then the next turn, Sam's going to go immediately through. And we've got a little bit of time to get inside, out the rain. So I want to find a door. So a door's there. I'm going to take the risk. Now there is a zombie inside. How far can he move? He can't move a lot, so if I move to that cell, I'm not too worried. We'll keep the door open, is because Sherry can get through easy, and then that's where we're going to go now. Sherry can go up to that, can move up to that spot there, but she can't get through to the next turn. She's a bit cold, so let's get a raincoat on. Oh, she hasn't got a raincoat, so let's put the denim on. Let's take the gloves off. And she's good, so she won't be doing anything to the next turn. And Sam is done enough, so he's just going to pass his turn. Hopefully the zombie sees me, comes to me, and then it saves me having to walk up to him, but again, I'm not lucky enough for that. So let's go to fun. Sam, let's go to this location and take out the zombie. So 4.2. I should have a few axes or something, so let's use the axe. Brilliant. You're done. And then I can start searching these. Let's move to that location, pick up the cloth. Again, I'm getting to the point now where I am going to be a little more picky on what I pick up and what I don't. Got 2 planks, so I might go and pick up that plank there. And I haven't got no AP, so let's switch to Sherry. What can she do? She can come through. She can come inside. I am going to have to bed down here overnight, so I will close the door. And then she can move to here. What's that on the floor? An aluminium bat. Again, another weapon for her because she hasn't got many weapons. She's running low and destroyed a couple. Small flashlight, weak vit, denim. I'll just take them all for the moment. I can just sort out towards the night if I need to get rid of anything. Next question. No, she stays there because she hasn't got much AP and Sam's used his AP. So let's pass the turn. 1 hour to sunset. Okay. I've had no indication of the zombies on the map. So let's come to here. Pick up the alarm clock. So before I do anything else, I want to have a look at some of these things. So I've got 2 broken alarm clocks. What can I dismantle it to? Scrap plastic and electronic parts. Do you know, I'm just going to dismantle it. I'm going to dismantle both of them. Then I'm going to search the table. Move to there, open the door, and this is probably where we're going to bed down for the night. In the kitchen. Not ideal, not the most comfortable, but it's probably the best location. More than trying to risk going into things, and overnight I'm going to get Sherry to have a search up here and plan our next route out. So 6.2, let's come into here to make sure there's nobody about. No, there isn't. Rice, beer, dried meat, pepper. Fantastic items. Sam's got 1.7. So if I move to this location, that's fine. Sherry. You searched, you've searched. So I'm going to get you to... move to this location. Going to get you to close the door. And because you've reached the next tier of using your AP, you've now got another one. So I'll do the speed reading one. Reading faster. Satiety less. Again, if I was going to do one, I would say do the book and then I can get twice as much satiety out of meals. More than that just affects one character. That will affect everybody if I've got her as my main cook. So the question is, do I want to read faster or do I want to read more? I think on this time I'm going to read more. Now that's a window. I'm going to come... Have you got... that's fine. She can trade it with Fun Sam if she hasn't. So what's here? An hiking backpack. It's actually quite massive. Let's open the window. Let's go back. Okay, you haven't got enough AP to go back there. Don't need the stone. Okay, and I think Sam's used up his AP already. Okay, that's fine. Bit of a risky staying out at the night. But, yeah. Okay, that was the wrong character again. Okay, so let's go back up to the grill. Now you don't have enough AP. Okay, that was a bit of an error again. It's easy to happen, so let's come up to this cell. I want you to close both these, and I want you to cover both these. Pick up whatever's on the floor, which is a plank, and then hopefully you've got some more to search this. Brilliant. Now I didn't need to take that second pan, which I probably, to be honest, just going to find which pan's the best. Medium durability, so this one goes away. I can use pans as weapons as well. So it's not terrible. And being as though we're next to each other, she's going to go and exchange with all Sam's ingredients. So again, I want Sam to have a big one. She can come over there and you can use that for cooking. Actually, no, I'll do it that way. That's better. 2 full bottles and a partial one because she's doing the cooking. She's doing the cooking, so she has the pepper. I'll keep the dried meat on Sam because, again, he can just eat that while she's cooking up meals. Sam's going to hold the majority of the drugs because he's got the best items with weight reduction. And I think I've sorted out all the other stuff already. So again, give her a couple of rags. You want to keep about 3 rags. And we'll keep that and see if there's any crafting he can do overnight. She's got an hiking backpack as well, which takes up, but it's nearly gone. So what I'll do is I'll give you that one. I'll take the low duration one for myself, and Sam can fix that one up overnight, and then she can just put that one on, which is going to be an improvement over that one. Yeah, because that one's 20 capacity and 50 weight reduction. That's 30 capacity and 65. So again, she can pass that over to Sam. She doesn't need both these over. So she keeps the ice one, and that one can come over to Sam. And she's got one of every other item on there. Is there anything that needs repairing? I mean, I could repair them gloves there and give her one of the crafting ones. Sam can fix them overnight again. He should have took them off a long time ago. So Sam's got to fix them and fix them overnight and fix the bag. So again, I think I might have to take all these rags back. And I might have to take the wood back as well. Now Sam's not going to be moving anywhere, so the 1.8 AP is not going to make much of a difference. And she's going to be doing a lot of reading tonight. I'll keep all the torches, but I'll give one of these small flashlights over to Sam. And use 9 times, so again, they've got a nice selection of items each. She's got a couple of spears now. She needs the knives more than Sam does. And she's got all the crafting stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And Sam's got a big bottle of water. So the next thing I'll do is go to Sam. He's used up all his AP. Satiety's okay, but his hydration's not great. So I'm just going to drink up, get that done. And then Sam can't do anything this turn. Let's see what Sherry can do. Now, you did search that one, that's fine. There was nothing in there. Let's move over to here with Sherry. She's got no AP, but the next time she'll search that and see if she can find some more food. Okay, that's not a glass door, is it? No, it just says door. There is a stove there, so Sam's going to check the grill, the stove, and these two, and Sherry's going to check that and then start reading. Okay, we'll pass the pot over to Sherry, and whichever's the better one she'll keep. So let's move up here. Rotten meat. And then we're going to transfer the worst of the pots back into here. What have I got? 49 medium, 48 low, that can go back. 62 low, we'll keep the medium. Don't need the rotten food, but anything that's not rotten we'll keep. We'll keep the bread. And all that can stop in here. And we'll take all the knives because, again, they're useful for crafting. You can't move anywhere because your AP is so high. What can Sherry do? That's Sherry. No, that was rotten milk. Energy drink, clean water. She'll keep the rotten. Again, I'm not going to risk eating rotten food when I don't need to. Let's trade stuff back into here. So rotten milk can go back into there. That's fine. Sherry can go there, and then she can trade with Sam and take all his food off him. Except for the dried meats, we'll keep over there. We'll keep one energy drink each. You can keep the beer. You can keep the soft drink. We'll give Sam any of the empty bottles. That's fine. Pepper's there. I think we've gone through most of these recently, so we don't need to go through everything again. We're just having a look, so we want to take the pot off that. And we want to take a couple of the knives as well. Kitchen, 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 kitchen. Okay, so she's got a few more options with attacking now. And she's good with the books. Okay. So each character now needs to equip the backpacks because I forgot to re-equip them. That's better. 1.2 on Sherry. And then we'll switch over to Sam. He needs to re-equip it. But he doesn't have enough AP to do that. And then anything that's not... I think I'm just going to drop. Very high, very high. Very high. We'll keep all them. Rag skirt we'll get rid of. I can't imagine me using that. So Sam can't do anything this turn, but the next turn he's going to do some repairing. And what can I do on Sherry? Is there any cooking options I've got without a fire? Except for the milk? No. No, satiety is running a bit low. I mean, personally myself, I'd put... No, actually, I wouldn't put orange or carrots or... I'd put onions on bread, fry onions on bread and do a meal. So why can't I do a fried onion sandwich? So again, Sherry's just going to start reading stuff. So we want to finish the crafting book we started earlier. And she can't do anything else, so let's pass the turn. Okay, we've got nothing, so let's continue reading. So I think the best one was that book I started reading earlier. Survival Cooking. Before I do any more cooking, she wants to really finish that. So she can't do anything else. So let's switch to Sam. And Sam's just going to go and do some repairing. So, to do this again, is go into your crafting menu, go to your rags and dismantle. Hold it down and you want to dismantle a couple because it gives you thread, and with that thread you can use a needle, which you can do for the crafting menu, to then repair armour. It's a shame we don't have an armour bench in here. These are just tables, so it's not worth the risk of going out into a zone I've not covered up. So all Sam's going to do is repair, especially his backpack. I think that is the most important one. Well, before I do anything, you want to actually equip the backpack, don't you? So I put that one on. My weight's 54 at the moment and 1.8. And it's gone down to 33 and 1.45, so it's a major difference. Now, I know certain gear gives you better stats when the more than repaired, like clothing gives you better defense and eat ratings, but I don't think that works with backpacks, but we'll see. I can't imagine this getting any better than it was initially. Just used all my AP. We want to get everything up to at least 50%. Same with these bags. I'm going to do the same with these. So let's just pass the turn. Sherry's already used hers. And we will be going to sleep soon because it is 2300. But Sam does need to get this clothing mended. And if we mend it now, we might not need to mend it before we get to our end game. So I've not got enough thread now. So again, this is one of the reasons why you always do pick up rags. We'll break another 2 down. Again, I might get rid of some of these scrap metals and electronic parts and stuff like that, because I don't think there's anything in the crafting menu I can do. Makeshift lighter I can make, electronic part and a battery. But again, we've got enough lighters, so it's not something we need. Makeshift animal trap, stick and the plastic. Again, I've already got one on me. Now the question you need to ask when you're doing something like this is, if a trap weighs 1.6, do the individual items cost less or more scrap? So scrap plastic is 0.5, so no, it isn't. So it's better to keep things as a base amount. I have got some rubbing alcohol down here. I could make, depends on how many glass bottles have I got. I've got 1 glass bottle there. Do you know, I think I'm going to make a Molotov. Again, you can select what you want. So I've got 2 rags, a glass bottle. And again, I've got no AP to do anything else on Sam. So let's just switch over to Sherry. Can you finish reading that book before you do any cooking in the morning? So again, it's only going to take a few more AP, another 3 AP, and she'll have that. So Sam, I think I'm going to get... No, we'll go 1 more turn. And then the next turn we'll sleep. So Sam, again, try and repair as much as you can. 45, so this one's... So I'm all above 40. And then we wanted to try and repair these gloves up as well, didn't we? So Sam's out of AP now, so Sam is going to get to sleep until energy is restored. And then we're going to switch over to Sherry. Sherry is going to finish that book off. And then start reading something else. Survival cooking she's got. I think she can read this again because I've just got the trait. Reread. And again, I'm already 80 pages into the next one, 22% read. And she can do the same now. Bed down for the night, sleep until energy is restored, and then end the turn. Now, this is one of those games where you can spend 10 minutes on there thinking you spent 10 minutes and an hour has gone. Very enjoyable game. Again, we've woke up at 6 o'clock. Okay, we woke up an hour late. We're thirsty and we're hungry, so we need to get them dealt with now. Sherry, she needs to do some cooking. But I don't know if I can do much cooking, to be honest. So she's got 3 uses on that one, so let's use this one. Can I add anything to fuel it? I mean, I could technically throw in a novel I'm not using. That's already known, so yeah, we'll just burn that up, that's fine. What can I craft? Well, she can do cook rice, so let's get that one out of the way first. Cook vegetables, fried rice. So that's going to give me 22 satiety. Is there anything else I can add into there? So that's a pan, a campfire, cooked rice. You can add a lot of things into it. So if that's 22 and a can is 14, if I put that together, is this going to be more than 36? It's going to be 45. Oh, wow. If I add a second can in, it's 69. That is really, really, really good. Actually, I think I've got another rice over here, which I'm not using. So let's just have a look. 45, if I add a carrot. Actually, just craft that up. That's fantastic. What other options I've got? I've got cooked vegetables, fried rice, milk, and vegetables. To be quite honest, I think the fried rice is just going to be the best. Put a can of meat in there. Put those two in there. So what's that going to give it? It's going to give 55. What does that do? Oh, it adds morale to it. I don't think it's worth it. 4 AP. Now, if we look into her bag, as you can see, 55 and 45, these are way too big. So we'll divide both of them into 3. And then you can divide each of them 3 down into further ones if you need to. Because again, 18 AP is going to be more. So what I think I'm going to do is divide that into 2. Divide that into 2. So what's he's giving? 18, 15, 9. So if we divide that one into 2. Now she can just eat an 18 now. That will take my satiety right the way up. Now I couldn't do anything with the bread. So you might as well just eat the bread. And then the next turn I'll eat some more bread. And you need drink. So let's just drink that. And let's just drink some of that. So again, she's in a very good place. Morale could do with a bit being a little higher. Again, next turn I could just drink something like a beer to give me a bit of satiety, a bit of hydration. And it would also cap out my morale. So again, she's in a really good place. She can now transfer some of this to Sam. And Sam can... So Sam could take... So Sam's got 4 meals at 9.3. And we'll give him one of the 15 ones as well. Again, I have still got that flour I can just eat outright if I need to. And we'll give Sam the bread because he might be able to make use of it. So Sherry's done as much cooking as I think she can do. There's nothing else except for milk, but that's pointless without cereals or something to do with the milk. So I'm happy that Sherry's in a good place. So Sherry can just use that rest of the AP to try and finish that book off. 120 pages, she's already a third of the way through it. And then let's get Sam fixed up. Where are we going? From here, we need to do a search. So I was planning on doing this with Sherry overnight, but I forgot to. So Sam can just do it. So what we want to do is scout out the area. So we want to try and find... So 2 for 4 AP. Can I find a 3? No. Can I get it less than 4 AP? No. 2 for 4 AP. I'm happy with that. 2 houses. Okay. Ones. There's a 2 for 4 AP there. We'll take that as well. So again, we're going to be going to one of these houses. How much AP have I got left? 6 AP. Can I get another 2? I can't. So what we'll do is go into one of these houses. Actually, we need to get this house uncovered. We need to see. 4.3. We'll do it. Brilliant. So if we get to this centre house and then onto the gas station, within... And again, the railroad's coming up here, which will come back on itself. So again, really, really good. Have I got enough to listen to the radio? I can use it 3 more times, so I might as well. We are a group of survivors. We are together at the Terminus north of the city. If anyone is listening to the broadcast, please come to the Terminus. We notice that there are over 10 zombies at the house of north 3 degrees and East 5.4 near the Terminus during today's patrol. Please be careful of this place when coming to the Terminus. Again, 10 zombies at one location is quite a lot. And while we've been burning that AP, we've got it. So what have we got? Clean attack. Again, not really that worthwhile when I've got the condition of the axes down. Minus 50% hit chance when attacking zombies out of sight. Now, because I've got the cat eyes, there's nothing better on here except for just taking up my my character's class skill. So Sam can't do anything else. He will have to pass the turn. And Sherry can't do anything else. She'll have to pass the turn. Okay, so let's figure out which house. We was going into the one which is towards the eastern side. So it'll be this house here we're going to. So let's move Sam first. A generator. Now, those are quite rare to find. I cannot ignore it. I've got to search it out. Ah, there's a couple of zombies over there, but they are sleeping. That's a nimble, that's a runner. So Sam is going to move over to this side, and then he's... Can we check it? Ah, I need to check it from this location here. It has very little things, but little fuel, but we haven't got an empty can. We've only got a full one. Now, we do have to be careful about waking them up. Now, Sam is cold, so we need to get him some clothes on before he runs out of AP. So let's put the hoodie on. Is that enough? Yes, it is enough. 10.4. Okay, that's fine. So let's go to Sherry. I'm going to move Sherry over here because I don't want to wake up those zombies early. And if they do attack anybody, Sam can absorb one attack. Do you need any clothes on? No, you're at 11.7. What can you do with the rest of your turn? You can just try and get that survival cooking finished. Okay, let's pass the turn and let's hopefully one of these zombies don't see us and then we can take them out on next turn. Because we do need to get out this side here. So, Sherry. Let's move to that location with Sherry. And Sam. Let's move to that location. So what type of zombies? Runners are fast. They don't have much health. Now, I do have a chance of failing with this attack. But again, I'm happy to take that risk. I would need to roll a 4.3 for me to lose it. And I've got 4.4 up to 5.3. We'll all take him out in one. So I'm willing to take the risk on this one. And then let's just take him out as well. I shouldn't have moved. So what's on the... So let's see how much I need. So I need 8 to get through to the next house. Sam can't make it this turn. And Sherry, she can go up and collect crafting book, rat trap, small flashlight, wrench. And she can take the rags. Now there is a cardigan down there. I'm not worried about it. So let's just pass the turn and then we can move on to the next area. Again, like we said before, we do want to try and lead with Sam because he has the better observation skills. And this is a fortified house. So let's just move up to here. What have you got at the fortified house? So let's just quickly run to Sherry and let's get Sherry through as well. Okay, let's switch back to Sam. See what trading we can do to finish the episode out. So I can give help. Let's just do it. I've got no bedding, so I can't do this one. I don't know if there's anything in the menu you can make with bedding for these. So you would need 4 bedding. I mean, clothing, we just dumped a load of clothing. I might be able to help with this one. Any 4 pieces of clothes. I'm pretty certain we can do that. For 7, and then we could probably trade for some fuel. But then again, trading for fuel at this point. Let's have a look. What have you got? What could I get for 7? I know there's some big items down the bottom here. Full recovery and medical assistance. 10 for an enhanced melee weapon. Again, I've never done these, but I would like to do a run where I am taking these enhanced bags as well. I think those would be massive. But again, I could only get 7 from here. You can get some through trading as well. What clothing would you take? Well, I've got 2 spare of these you could have. Do you know, I am gonna get rid of this. Low durability, and we'll get rid of one of these. Get rid of that, okay? Could take some food off them. Shortcut information. I mean, I normally go with something like fuel. But we actually haven't got a car to use the fuel on, so I don't think that's a good option this time. Bags could give us shoulder bags or anything like that, but we're good on bags. Parts and scrap we don't really need. Healing we don't need. Could recharge electronics, but again, that's not going to benefit me at all. I think I'll just collect some food because again, I don't think we're much further away from the yeah, I'm going to take food. Just a cam meal. Not great. Can I request? No. Request location, information about nearby places. And again, melee weapon could be anything. I'll just take a gun attachment. Maybe there's a silencer. Oh, pistol suppressor. Exactly. Probably one of the better items. So let's have a look at your trade menu. What have you got? Full choke, iron sights, machete. Again, I do head tax mainly because it's the best way to take out zombies. So again, that doesn't really do anything to me. Street map I've already got. Cooking pamphlets to make dumplings. Pathfinder. Move 10% less into another zone. Again, early in the run that might have been useful. But there's nothing you've got. I mean, a metal needle is probably the best item you've got. I mean, you would accept vitamins for that. Would you accept weak vitamins? No, you wouldn't. So what have I got where I can... I mean, I could get rid of... No, it has poor, very low, poor, medium, very low, low. I mean, I might be able to get rid of some of this stuff I'm not using down here. This is sometimes the problem with barter trades, is you just don't know what the value of any one certain item is. I mean, I've got plenty of flashlights. was... Ah, that was a low. Okay, I'm willing to accept that trade. Got rid of a useless flashlight I don't need. We've got some food. So, okay, Sam needs to put some clothes on. So I think I traded the denim jacket I was wearing. So what food did they actually give us? Was it just one can? Oh, I still haven't crafted that, have I? Let's have a look. Yeah, they just give us one can meal, 16. Not terrible. My satiety is going down, so I might as well eat that one. And my hydration's running low, so I might as well drink some water. I think at this point I'm just going to drop the bottles off here. I don't need the bottles. I probably don't need the seeds, but they weigh next to nothing. I'm happy with that. I've drunk enough. Got my... Yeah, I'm happy with that trade. And again, Sherry's come up. She can just come up. And she can exchange the items. So you want to be taking the canned meal, because again you use them in cooking a lot better than Sam can do with eating. So let's transfer that. Again, you've got the most items. That can be dumped on the floor. The glass can be dumped on the floor if I need to. Now, who got the suppressor? You have the laser sight. So again, you've got a very good pistol now. And it's a bonus to head attack. So again, she might start using that. So I might give her a few more of the bullets. So again, I've done all I can at here. There's not a lot you can do at a fortified house. I've done all the trading I want. Now, that's the house with the 10 zombies, so you don't really want to be going there. I want to go up to the gas station now. So the gas station is that one there. Sherry can't get there, but she can get there. And then she can go and have a look around the corner. Nah, that's not good. Fat zombie can't get to me. The other one can. So she's got to move back one tile. And I'm pretty certain Sam's out of AP. Okay, so let's end the turn. Now, they did see me, so they will come up to me, but they can't attack me. Let's just have a quick look at Sherry. She needs to do 2 HP damage. Now, she should have plenty of knives and stuff now. Kitchen knife, kitchen knife. I think she's just going to exclusively 2 attacks into the head. That's fine. Now, was he the big one? Yet 17 HP. So she needs to hit with the best weapon she's got available, which is probably going to be something like the axe. 2.6. She actually doesn't... actually, the gun. She can do 6 to 7 damage on the head. And it's silent, so it shouldn't attract anybody else. 3 attacks onto the head. And it has dropped zombie guts as well. So she's not going to move anymore. And Sam has 12 AP. He can get right the way up to the corner. Which is really, really bad, because now I've just gone into possibly killed myself if I'm not careful here. I might have to use some of my items to get out of this. So how far can you go? You can only go 1 square. You can only go 1 square. Now, as long as I can kill this one, I'm good. So you can't get anywhere except for... Okay. Let's pick up the items on the floor. Glass bottle with dirty water. So let's attack you. 4.3. We want to be using something pretty good. So an axe does a minimum of 4.3, so that kills you. Now I could take this one out as well, but then I won't be able to move back. Sam needs to get to this spot here. You can only move one. You can't move. You can see me, but you can't go any further. So Sherry can go there. I'd say from you. You could technically go there. That's fine. Send the turn. As long as there's nothing else in the area, we're good. There was another red location, so we do need to kill these and get out pretty quick. So how much do I need to get out? 11. I'm not going to be able to get out unless I use an energy drink. What is Sam's AP looking at? He's slightly better, so let's attack there. I only need to do 1.8, so I might be able to get away with a knife. No, that knife won't do it. Let's just use an axe. Let's just kill him just so I can save AP. Let's go to that square. Pick up the goods. Can Sam get through is the most important. 11. I would need 2 AP. I could back up, but I want to move through to the next square to finish this episode off. There's a makeshift rain collector there, which is fairly good if you're doing a camp. He can't get to me. He could get to me. So if he sees me, I'm going to be into trouble. Can't get to him. I've just used my AP item to get here. Okay. Sherry, same thing's going to happen. She goes here. I don't know what type of zombie this is. She needs 11 to get through. She can actually get through. Now, zombies, as far as I'm aware, can't go from one zone to the next. They can't follow you through. So we should be good there as long as he doesn't see me. But Sherry, can you? I don't think you can attack, can you? No, you need more AP to attack. 1.1 AP you could do, but you only got a 20% chance because they're so far away. Okay, just going to take a risk on this one. Okay, they didn't see me, so I'm fine. I've got plenty of AP. One of the characters is Sherry's going to move up to there, kill that, and the other one can go up to the top here and kill the other one. But that's going to be part of the next episode because this one's been going on for quite long now. If you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next part. Thank you.